Hey, 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 what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
Laughter, funny.
Mm-hmm.
We're back, YouTube.
Yeah.
I ain't have nothing to say.
That's
I just
all
said
right.
we're back.
That's all
I didn't have no
Hey.
entry comeback. So
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is, this is with David Chappelle. You don't need much introduction. You just kick it out there. He kind of look a little buff there in that shirt. I don't look like he's been working out or something. I don't know when this was, but we got some little buffness to him. I don't know, but we'll see. This is David Chappelle's drug sniffing dog, and yeah, we're just gonna get right in. We're just gonna dive into it. But before we do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also share, comment below. So let's go.
Gay or straight, get a dog. This dog will love you all the time, but she's not going to. It's real talk. I didn't even know about dogs, and my kids got the dog. They brought him home from the shelter, and I didn't even want him. They're like, "Can we keep him?" I said, "Nope." I said, "Where did you even get this dog?" They're like, "We got him from the shelter." I was like, "Ugh." Probably something wrong with him. Can't keep him. And then my kids started crying and screaming like the dog had gambling debts. "Please, Dad, if you don't let us keep him, they're gonna kill him." I was like, "Oh." All right, you can keep him. And this dog was a menace. I hated his guts. Then one night I'd smoked a bunch of weed, and I was eating a sandwich, and Baba came over. Baba's the dog. He came over and was staring at me. This will make you very uncomfortable if you're just looking at you usually. I had to give him a piece of my sandwich so he'd go away. And that's how we became friends. Now, if you see me walking down the street with Baba, I ain't got no leash or nothing. He walks right next to me. If I stop, he'll stop. And if I go, he'll go. And all my friends are like, "Yo, Dave, that shit is dope. How you train Baba to do that shit?" I've never trained Baba. Just a messy eater. If I drop food and Baba's not around, all I gotta do is call him. "Baba!" He's a black dude's dog, so he doesn't come right away. He peeks first to see what's going on. I gotta tap my foot so he can see the food. "Over here, little buddy." And he's like, "Thanks, Dave." He'll come get it and run off. But he knows all my habits. Like if he smells weed in the house, he'll be like, "Nah, this motherfucker's about to eat," and he'll just come running. Baba got me through a very difficult time in my marriage. We spend the most time together. Like, it's not that me and my wife don't spend time together, but we've been married so long, it's like we don't talk like, I don't know if anyone's married here, but if after 10 years, all that chatty shit goes away. You've said it all. You know what I mean? It's just, we're just in the zone. She says the same shit to me every night before she goes to bed. I'll be the last one up. She's like, "I'm gonna get some sleep, Dave. Good night." "All right, babe, I'm gonna stay up and watch television. Good night." And she'll walk halfway up the steps. "David? Don't eat the kids' lunch." And then she walks. Well, the crazy shit is I don't even eat their lunch anymore. Back in the day, I used to eat that shit. You know how that goes. I might smoke some weed in the middle of the night, and she'll leave neatly wrapped sandwiches all over the kitchen. I'm gonna eat it. What's the big deal? Like, why can't she just make another one in the morning? I mean, it's like, I got sons anyway, and sons love everything their dads do. My kids will be at school the next day, just look like, "Oh, Dad bit my sandwich. Oh, shit." Their dad is Dave Chappelle, man. You could trade that sandwich for something better. What I'm doing is adding value to their lunch.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I remember when I was coming up, and when I was first started school in North, and I actually went to start out in Catholic school, and there was choice. Now, I wonder if they do that now. I don't know. That you had the choice to bring your lunch to school.
Right.
I'm trying to remember if they had lunch. I think you had to bring your lunch or you went home for lunch.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, you used to
Okay.
go home for lunch. I don't wonder if they still do that.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know,
man.
yeah, I remember that.
So when I seen that, drug sniffing dog, I thought it was going to go a little bit something more into that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I actually
true.
had my experience. I was going from New York border or cross over into Canada, and they pulled me over, and I had the vehicle had one state. It was state of one state was the license plate. My license was another state, and where I was living was another state. Pulled over, man. Pulled over and they actually popped the trunk. They had the dogs run through it. Fortunately for it, I had nothing in there. So I've had my experience with a dog, drug sniffing dog, but fortunately it worked out. Not fortunately, because I don't do that. So they dog jumped up in the trunk and whatever. I think I went because I'm originally from New York, so I went to New York to visit family, and then I was going to go over to Canada for something, but. So it wasn't really anything like luggage or anything in the car or anything, but dog jumped in, went through the bug. Then they just went and go to this little place you go and you check out something and they let you go. So I spent about 30 minutes there. So when he said that, I automatically triggered, oh man, But yeah, so.
Yeah. But he really didn't talk much about
He didn't.
the dog.
He was more about
He said the dog eating the food.
But I'm going to say this, because we've recently... Go ahead.
He sniffed the weed. That's what it is.
Oh, the sniffing the weed. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
And you go back to the food because they
Right,
know you're eating. So I come.
Right.
But I noticed. I don't know if you noticed. Now we've been to New York a few times recently, a little bit more. But I noticed. We were in Manhattan area. I've noticed that. I think I mentioned this to you that New York had the most obedient dogs I've ever seen. I mean, they didn't bother anybody. You walk right by them, from the big to little dogs. A couple of them, none of them, even the dogs, they might stop and sniff each other and move on. I've never seen that
Many.
that many dogs doing what they're supposed to do. They probably didn't have to have them on a leash, but the law probably said they have to because they were obedient. I mean, I've never seen that before. I'm sitting because anybody been to New York, the biggest issue is parking. So a lot of times, if you're doing something, you might not find a parking space, so someone's gonna have to be with that vehicle most of the time if you're running and doing things. So I was at one time I was doing it, and I just watched these dogs, just people walking dogs and dogs just doing what they're supposed to do. Just didn't bother anybody, didn't bark. I don't remember even barking. I mean, it's amazing, but I just had to throw it in because I was thinking of the dogs, and we just recently being in New York, that just kind of sparked that. But, that's David Chappelle, drug sniffing dog, and what really the eating. But, y'all let us know what you think about that. But we're going to get out of here. Before we do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That is it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and E.